Okay, let's get right into it. This has to be, for capital R reasons, has to be an incredibly short stream. And I mean possibly under an hour here. Probably under an hour. But we'll check. I'll check. I'll have to see. An hour would be nice, but I have to kind of keep my eye on something. So yeah. Yeah. So we're just gonna do some couple things in Disco Elysium. I was unable to get started this morning. I had yesterday. I had hopes that I was going to make it to an early morning stream or something. Yeah, that didn't happen. So we're gonna play Disco Elysium. Before I load in here, we are at, obviously tonight's not going to be a finale or anything, but I feel as if we're winding down in this game and consequently in the series, just by knowing that apparently I'm at the precipice of the final mission or something along those lines. So now I feel as if I need to do anything I want to do before that occurs, or I go into that. So it's been a few days since we last played, but I'm going to... The one thing I was thinking a lot of... You know, I was like, oh, I don't want to do this mission. I've had a change of heart, but not in that I still think it's super scummy that I'm going to potentially be doing this here. But I want to see it. I want to see what happens by doing it, you know? And so for the last few days, I've been thinking outside of the stream. I've been like, all right, how do I do this? How do I pull this off the best way possible and not feeling like shit for doing it? And there's the forge the signatures option. And I kind of... The other reason I'm doing this, and this is maybe not great for the role-playing aspect of this game, but obviously we get, I would assume, some nice amount of XP for doing this. And I have 2 points right now. And I'm going to... There's a lot of checks here that I'm going to want to do before we determine to finish the game. And I need to have, at this point, I feel like, a decent amount of backup skill points to make sure I can do the checks I want to do. An attempt, you know? So that's kind of another reason why I'm doing this. Again, maybe not the best reason. So, I'm not going to force the 2 people to get the signatures, or to do the signing of this. I'm going to... My best thinking on this, right, is that I'm going to forge the signatures. And then, if it comes down to it, and then the other 2 don't want to sign it, or they're like, no, I don't want to be relocated, from what I assume is like this mission is kind of describing, they can be like, that's not my signature, and then go from there. Now, how is it that I forged the signatures? I could have sworn...
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum.
There is a -10 on it. People could be watching you here. Where the hell would I... Where could I do it where I'm not being watched? That seems like an important thing I need. Maybe my room? Oh wait, it's not my room though, is it? I haven't paid for it. Will I still be able to go in? I guess that might be a good question. It's just like I'm just locked out of my room, maybe. I forget, what is this room again? Whose room is that? Whose room? Okay. Can I close the door? Yeah. Okay.
The note is written with a blue
I
pencil
clicked the
on a
wrong
piece
thing.
of lined office paper.
Clicked the wrong thing.
You take the legal documents out of the
Hey!
a 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
I wasn't 100% sure that was going to work, but there was a small part of me. It's like, oh, if this game is smart, like, surely this will work, right? Locked in my own room. All right, 92% chance. I'm feeling pretty confident this. Okay, let's do this. Commence the forgery.
With a confident flourish, you complete your forgery.
Dude, I got
What do you
natural
see on the
sixes. Holy
signature
shit.
line?
2 names. Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter.
Indeed, they look distinctly different and very convincing. These might as well be their actual signatures.
Hell yeah, dude.
Good. Everett will have to start over with his scheming. When Isabel and Lillian dispute the signatures, the document will be rendered null and void.
Okay, perfect. See, this is exactly what I wanted to happen by doing this.
Any halfway competent notary should be able to handle this. Not getting their actual signatures was probably the best thing to do.
Oh my god, and dude, Kim, like, agreeing with me? A rare Kim agree with me makes me feel so much better about doing this. Oh my god, this is an awesome way to kick off this incredibly short stream.
Now all we have to do is mail these. I think I saw a mailbox on the plaza.
Alright, let's put the documents back. Dude. I feel so good. I feel as if I'm doing the right thing always. I can't be stopped. You know, I make mention. It was very hard to determine to not go ahead and do this mission because, like I said, I really wanted to do what I would in real life, which is probably not do his bidding. But like, there's also that like my curiosity's sake type thing. Is that this? Where like I want to see and experience as much as I can, you know.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Sorry, just hang on to there. I'm gonna drop the white envelope into the mailbox.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug, Everett.
Yeah.
You know he's going to play you somehow.
Alright, let's go back to Everett. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
I knew we'd get to use this mailbox for something.
Yes, for sending mail.
Alright, we gotta go talk to Everett. Alright, let's make the walk then. I knew Kim would say that I did that wonderfully. I got natural sixes. Pretty sure in D&D terms, that means like you not only succeed, but you succeed in the most spectacular of fashions. What is the check for the man in the rich man? In the can't even read. Oh no, it's not them. Who is it? Who is it? Alti Dice Maker. Kim, Tommy. No. Kuno, no. Renee's dead, right? Abandoned Lori? No. Where the fuck is the man? I mean, I know I'm walking close to him, so it doesn't really matter, right? Trash container? I don't know what it was. Oh, well, I can stop by real quick and see if I can do them. Maybe the fact is that it's not a white check, so it's not listed there, maybe. Now that I think about it. Alright, let's get some running going.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Although you cannot see his face, you can tell he's smiling warmly. Okay, so yeah, they're not white checks is why. Conceptualization. Conceptualization. Clothing. Conceptualization clothing. What is conceptualization? I assume that's up here. Yes. Intellect. Alright. Okay. So I could smoke a cigarette if I really thought it was needed. Let me see. Do I have... There we go. +1. That's promising. Wait, that's calculus. +1? Wait, is this lounge jacket? Whoa, look at my body. This is a weird effect going on. It's because light is bending or something. I assume. Alright, let's just test this out. I would be happy with one more +1 conceptualization. Where is it? Where could it be? Show me +1 conceptualization. No. I'm not like possibly wearing already something that's bad, right? Also, what is the tool that's like... Oh, it's this. Empathy, Inland Empire Authority.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
42% chance? Do I already... So I could smoke a cigarette, take a +1 on it, be above a coin flip, or I could sink one of my 2 skill points I currently have and get essentially, what is it, probably like a 60 something or 72 or something. How confident am I in a coin flip? That's what matters. What do I always say? Mama didn't raise a coward. How do I use it? Come on. There we go. Intellect raised. Fuck my health. It doesn't matter. Let me take that off.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
I love that voice line. Present a sound plan. Present an investment plan that is sure to fail. Alright, I'm not a coward. Let's go. I'm going to present an investment plan that's sure to fail.
What's worse
Ooh!
than throwing money at something that's already failed?
I mean, a 6 and a 5. Damn. I didn't even need the cigarette. What's worse than throwing money at something that's already failed? Okay, so I've got this idea for a board game. You should invest in the RCM. Okay, so I've got this idea for a board game.
Go on.
Brace yourself. It's a very high concept.
I'm ready.
It's a pen and paper game where people all over the world can play with each other using radios.
Nicking an idea that wasn't worth anything in the first place and trying to pass it off as your own? How very entrepreneurial. I love it.
Hold on. Have we met before?
I don't think so.
Yeah, on second thought, it couldn't have been you. Your idea reminds me of a group of young men who came to me a long time ago, calling themselves Fortress Accident. The name should have been a red flag. They pitched me and a handful of other investors on an idea for a role-playing game that would, in their words, change the world.
What happened?
Well, at first everything was rosy. The ideas were solid, but they were lacking in... How do I put it? They lacked the will to get things done. As their financial situation became more desperate, their ideas devolved from realistic to absolute insanity. We lost all of our money. High art types never deliver. They're only good for peddling Welkins or whatever creeps they come up with.
I guess the inordinate amount of time they put into drawing mythical creatures did not generate a return on investment.
Wait, where are they now?
Nobody knows for sure, but the place can't be pretty.
Did you try to salvage the project somehow?
Sadly, when we got there, it was too late. The concept had run out of steam. Only dust remained. What I want to tell you is this. It's a very bad idea. Dead in the water. You seem like a reasonable man, but that is not a reasonable plan.
Okay, well, maybe I was wrong. We've all learned something today.
Are you sure you don't want to give those little Welkins a second go?
Absolutely not.
Stop embarrassing yourself. Pop a magnesium and calm down.
Well, we should get back to our investigation then.
It was a real pleasure. Sadly though, my current lifestyle prevents me from remaining more than a brief time in any one place. Perhaps we'll meet again, somewhere far away.
Well, fuck this guy.
Farewell, friend, and may your peace of mind guide you to happiness.
Where did I get bankruptcy sequence? Huh. Interesting. Dude, I'm so happy I didn't waste a skill point on that. No wasted skill points. Let's go. Let's go. All right, time to lie.
Mr. Dubois, every worker, member of the board. How can I help you today?
I've just finished investigating the local drug trade.
Ah, yes. Your side investigation. Thank you. You've got some spirit clearing up phony drug accusations alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now
Yay.
let's talk real business.
Actually, Rivershell doesn't have a mayor. He refuses to discuss it further. It's probably just a small nuisance to him. Not even a speck of anger in his voice. That's that then.
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun. Nothing is off the table.
See, forging that signature really paid off.
Yeah, it did.
Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in. You don't know his full plan. Perhaps he expected trickery. Perhaps the signatures weren't important. The point is, do not think you're ahead of him.
Wait. You don't know his full plan. Perhaps he expected trickery. Perhaps signatures weren't important. The signatures I got. I know you plan to force them out with the construction noise.
Harry, by now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate the size of the palaces. They're very large.
So the village is doomed.
Lieutenant says grimly.
You were there. You saw the place. A wasteland. There's nothing left. But mark my words, officers. We are going to reset it.
Someone's fist on the table causing someone's coffee spill.
Reset. I have big plans for Martinez. And they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
What do you mean?
Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex. Employing hundreds, no, thousands of people.
Interesting.
The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Youth supermarket church complex? Do you really expect me to believe that?
Yes, I do. I got the centre, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain. The pain is true. He's seen kids do worse than that. And then there will be a giant statue of him towering above it all.
Why not? Wait, but will you erect a statue to yourself?
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, kids off speed, and landowners in a zone hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together.
You would look nice as a statue.
I knew you were up to something.
Damn right I'm up to something, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as Joyce Messier. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
A true flash of anger in him, as he thinks of her.
Did you order the hanged man killed?
Order it? You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that.
And they told you it was a happy accident. You know how it is. What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
So he wants it. They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid of your men? For your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her asshole. She has no chance.
Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
Who killed the hanged man?
No idea. Could have been his own mother for all I know. If you ever find the guy, give him a big fat kiss from Everard Clare. Couldn't have done it without him.
He really doesn't know. A guy, huh?
How do you know it's a guy?
I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anyone from the Union. Maybe it was the mob. Or maybe he killed himself because he was a closet socialist. Truth is, I simply don't know.
He really doesn't.
How many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol. And they're all well motivated. At least the ones you've seen.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The
Poo-poo.
clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
You can't possibly hope to continue like you have. Clients will leave in mass.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
Wow. A neurochemical. Psychoactive labor uprising stroke hostile takeover.
That's just the top of the iceberg, though, isn't it?
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his Benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off Risperazole.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored, and risperazole is used to treat severe psychosis.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
He smiles.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
He's basically admitting to it.
Is Ruby helping you secure this fantastic share?
Harry, if I was supplying raw materials to drug manufacturers, I would need an army of rubies.
Understood.
Huh. I have to admit, that's a well put together plan, and far removed from you.
It's also far removed from my men and the people of Martinez who've put their trust in me. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez.
So, is there trade or isn't there?
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth, and everyone's gonna pull their weight.
It's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man.
Thank you, Harry, thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man. You have already done so much work.
Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big-time mode.
Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me. But it had to be done.
Fine. Where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character. So watch out.
The one old lady?
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy?
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway.
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
She was waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
A smile flickers in the corner of his mouth.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
Wait, that's the time of my meeting, though. My communism meeting! Near the old fish market on the coast.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
Oh, okay. Then we can do...
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Well, that's it for now.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Suddenly there's sadness in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
Alright, I'm gonna leave now, but we may talk again later. Did I not have to wait until the time that I did for the first meeting for this? Because it doesn't have a clock on it, but... I don't think I can do this mission anymore. I think I fucked this up. Unfortunate. Look for Ruby on the coast. Confront the pigs. Confront the pigs and get your gun back. Wow. Also, I should almost have 3 points. Oh my god, look at that. Incredible. Incredible. Did you say to talk to him about something?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Alright, I have some questions for you. If that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes. Wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Leo, you seem to know everyone around here. I want to ask you about someone.
Mr. Evrat doesn't really want me to talk to people about Union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
Oh, there's so many people. Tell me about Everart.
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Evrat would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister.
If anything, the ever-present smile on Leo's face gets even warmer. Tell me about Renee.
The night guard. He was a peculiar fellow. Headstrong and proud. We didn't really talk all that much. He died recently. Something with his ticker.
Tell me about the guy in the container.
Who do you mean, mister?
He's rubbing his nape and looking at you with childlike innocence.
You do realize he might just be a figment of your imagination.
No, the fancy guy in a suit. In that container over there. Point to it.
I don't know anyone like this, mister. Maybe he's one of Mr. Everett's fancy friends. He knows all kinds of fancy people with suits and purdy carriages.
Leo falls silent.
He really feels very uncomfortable discussing matters related to Everett with you.
Tell me about Measurehead.
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that. Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some Union men. I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that.
That's precisely what he is. Everard's dragon.
Alright, I want to talk about something else.
Sure, mister. What can Leo do for you?
The expression on his wrinkled face says, I really want to help you. Alright, I'm off. Bye. No help. Okay, so... I should maybe... Well... I was gonna say maybe I should check... Challenging? Medium? Is there actually a check in this book? Did I actually try... what is it? Where is it? Maps? Maps. Maps book. From A...
A cockatoo is a parrot, with it. This book talks about the delicate nature of twos, as well as
Where the hell
introducing
would be
some
the
of the most
check?
popular species among. Where to even begin? All cockatoos are pet owners. It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to.
I'm just gonna put the book away. The time went so fast as I was just clicking around in the book. It's not worth it. Surely it's not worth it. I'm still fairly confident that I can't go do that meeting with the two guys until they meet back up. But I mean, I can't fast travel. Oh, it's actually not that far, now that I think about it. I don't need fast travel. Oh wait, my gun. Let me go try to get my gun. Wait, no, that's a meeting. I thought it was some. For a second I was like, oh, it's this lady. That's not the case. I'm getting all twisted around. I'm panicking. I'm making mistakes. Alright, I'll make sure. Let me double check and make sure that I can't hang out. And do my communism meeting. I think I gotta go through here. And go here. Are they just gonna be in there? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. They're not in here. I was had. Okay, so when we get to this time, the 12 o'clock, or 12 o'clock, I think it's 10 o'clock in the game, we'll do this one first. We'll do our discussion. This one, it says between 10 and 2, I think, that we can do that one. So can't do that, can't do that. Determine where the shot came. Determine where the shot came from. Ah. Abandoned lorry. I gotta be smart with like my points, which is hard for me to do because I know. Challenging. What's like the easiest? Rhetoric? Barbell? Barble? I can lift that thing. I could do it. Don't I have to... There's probably a smarter way to get to it, but... Oh wait, don't go here. She isn't even there anymore. Is it still open? Let me in! Let me in! Nice. Okay, so wasn't there things in this shop that I could buy, but because I was afraid of my money, like before I learned that I could stay at the fisher's place, the old lady's extra like shack, I was afraid that I couldn't spend my money, but like now that I feel like I can spend it.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai.
I think we've already...
This is entirely, completely you. You have found the right books.
Pain threshold? Pain threshold check? If I take a sip of alcohol, does it allow me to do the check again?
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian. This is entirely, completely you. You have found the right books.
I think I have to leave and then...
The display rack. This is entirely, completely you. You have found the right books.
Maybe not the most wisest point to spend so far, but it's fine. Do any of the books call out to me?
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
What is it?
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Hyundai in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Hyundai man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hyundai and the Devil Woman.
Interesting.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyundai novels.
Man from Hyundai. $9? $9?
The display rack. This is
I always
entirely-
go. Okay, I can. $9?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
$25? Where money? I want the board game. Storekeep, what board games do you have here?
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
I need more money.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
Do I have friends?
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Yes, kids, friends, chicks. I have all those.
Then you're a lucky man, officer. Children are the greatest of treasures.
She fiddles with her pendant, thinking.
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
So what about all these Wirral things?
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things.
I want to play the
Personally,
RPG.
I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them though.
She looks at the table, crossing her arms. How the hell do I get more money at this point? I feel as if I'm screwed in the money department. God. No sane person would ever put their head into such a machine. Nice. I got a point. Alright, we're gonna lift the barbell. I think that's in here. We're gonna do it. Oh, wait. Before I do that, I should probably put up this physical instrument, right? Bump, 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 ba bump, bump, ba dump, bump. Boop, ba boop, ba 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 da ba. Alright, I'm gonna put on the very cool shirt. Gotta make sure nothing is giving me minus. Wait, is this? Minutes left, 55, nice, okay. Physical instrument, physical instrument. Tank top, I already have the shirt on. Pain threshold. A lot of pain threshold things. -2 physical. Okay. Pain threshold. Pain threshold. Alright, it's fine. Am I still holding the alcohol? Deposit. Alright. Kim, watch this.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
I'm gonna lift it. Watch this, Kim. Oh, I'm like jerk that.
Conjuring up an inhuman amount of strength, you raise the barbell up in the air. Your biceps tremble, but you're a savage. This is a children's game.
Say nothing. Revel in the feeling. Ooh, look at that.
A warm wave of accomplishment washes over your head as you drop the barbell to the floor. For a moment, it feels like you're strong enough to succeed at anything you ever set your mind to. Hey, but you're still in a ghost house. What if someone heard this? What if they know you're here?
Good technique.
Lieutenant nods with approval. Worth it. Worth it. Oh, so worth it. What is the check for the dice maker in here? Dice maker. Dice maker. Dice maker. Burp, 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 burp. Shivers. Legendary. Shivers. Legendary. +1 that the shirt. Nice. It's giving me +1. Love to see it. Do I have anything else? I don't think I remember seeing shivers as one on anything. Oh, I lied. Oh my god, look how cool I look. +1? Oh my goodness. Amazing. Now, how could I fail the check at this point? Plus, I'm getting the +1, I think, from the alcohol still. Did I just hear a voice go, "Urgh." What's all that movement back there? Oh, I need to, I can't see.
It's dark.
Lieutenant states the obvious.
And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
Got it, Kim. No need to rub it in. I always forget. I always forget that I have to do that when I approach this. Hup. There we go. There we go. Let's go. In we go. Okay, I vaguely remember where. Vaguely remember. You! You!
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I like her. Legendary check, 92%! Why hasn't her business failed?
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
This is still just a theory, but hear me out. I think I know why your business hasn't failed.
Didn't we already talk about this?
She asked, as if the wind continues to seep in through the cracks in the old chimney. It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the doomed commercial area.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
No, this used to be a coal plant. Touch the safety curtains. You're in a chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense.
She's not accepting. She's not picking up what I'm putting down. She looks around the makeshift nest that she has carved out for herself, bewildered.
Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
Let's say I have my own methods. Unusual methods.
And what? Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces.
No one's ever really safe from the failure.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
She raises her hand to reveal a piece of metal shining on her index finger. A lucky charm? A Seminese ward?
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
Why are you telling me this?
It wasn't just a jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Don't call it a dump. You've made it nice and cozy here.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it.
God, she's spitting facts.
That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending, or an entirely different world.
She picks up a pair of dice from the table and examines them under the light.
But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
She gives you a tired smile. Let's leave then. Hey, I was just trying my best, man. Trash container, legendary. Trash container check, legendary. I should take advantage of the alcohol I have as long as I can, right? Temporary research bonus, all red checks fail. Oh. Wonderful. Go ahead and unequip that. I want to buy that board game. Why is it so expensive? Can I steal it from her?
The trash container stands in the spring snow.
Open the lid again.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Search the food waste.
There's nothing more of interest in this sludge of peels and meat byproduct. Try the carton or those stinking rags.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers.
Is the check not
You're used
here
to
anymore?
this.
I don't understand this thing sometimes, I feel. Feels as if I get... Dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick up the rags.
Not
Pick up
much
the
to
rags.
see here anymore. Just a burnt apron and some kitchen towels.
See, like, what was... Alright,
The
close the
container
lid.
sounds a muffled gong.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Could I really try to empathy with abandoned Lori has a check? I was gonna say, can I empathy check with Kuno? Finally get with Kuno. Finally. The abandoned Lori, which one is that? Is that this one?
A lorry abandoned by its owner, stuck in the interminable traffic jam.
Open door.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
See, this is the thing about the system. I don't know. It just says abandoned lorry physical instrument challenging. These are found white checks. And it says those on white are available to try now. So, but I don't know. I've got to like fucking click around again. It doesn't just tell you where it is. I gotta re-find it, which is semi-obnoxious. If I could change like a thing in this game, I would very much want to change that. It doesn't even give you like a hint as to like what it was, like what section of it. It's very tough. It's very tough. Sorry, I'm getting a notification. Okay. Admire the physical instrument. Check
You
pedals.
wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip. The movie stars enclose the rusty old
Ka-chunk.
lorry door.
See, then I just have to fucking like click around like an idiot trying to find a check, you know? Rough. Rough. Alright, Inland Empire. This I know, I'm remembering this check. This I might be able to actually pull off. Where's the tool? This. Bam. I'm sure I have Inland Empire clothing, right? I'm sure that whatever it is. Okay, well I'm already holding that. All right, let's go through the clothing again. My other favorite thing to do in this game is looking through all my clothing because I have no memory of what actually has the stats I need. I just love. There we go. What is this? Necktie? Perfect. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Is it just +1? No, here we go. Oh, another tie that does Inland Empire. Well, I'm gonna wear that instead. It's better. Alright. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Yes?
42% chance? Honestly? Honestly? I'm gonna convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case.
Things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person with a very small soul. One you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
Rude. Alright, totally worth investing a point. It's like a sunken cost fallacy here.
Yes.
58% chance? Now what's the chance of me failing these two checks? I'm sure there's an actual good way of figuring that out, but it's probably around high 60s, 70s or so. Low 70s probably. High 60 to low 70% chance that I fail both of these checks here. Try it again. I'm going to convince them there's a sexy dark mystery twist.
What if
Ha!
you did it?
Did what? The Hanged Man?
Yes, you killed him. And then, as part of the plan, you drowned out the memory.
Interesting.
It wasn't that you were horrified. You were just surprised by your own daring.
Interesting. Isn't that you're horrified, you're just surprised? Okay.
Maybe this is why your chest feels so hollow. You did an awful thing, and you can't even bring yourself to acknowledge it. Are you sure you would have the strength to take down a hardened mercenary? You're not in the best shape.
I'm not going to try to convince Kim that I actually did it. I'm going to keep it to myself. It's my burden to bear now. Well, not the most interesting success of a check then, unfortunately. Big unfortunately. So then I'd have to use another point to do the Kuno check. God. Determine where the shot came from. Determine where the shot came from. Why am I unable to find these things? Check island for bullet traces. Check boardwalk. Let's give this one more quick attempt here before we call it a night. Can I fast travel, please, game? Yes. The answer is yes. Okay. So, boardwalk. The boardwalk has gotta be... It's gotta be... Buzz, hum. The electricity flows through the wires with audible power. I just have to walk around and find this thing. As far as I remember, it's gonna be a check above my head. Alright, let's walk. Oh, I'm holding the... I don't think I need to hold that anymore. It's gotta be here. This is a boardwalk. They've called this a boardwalk before too. You know what I mean? I'm not going crazy. I swear. I swear I'm not going crazy. I could just look it up. Ugh. But then I'll be judged. I know I'll be judged. But I don't want to not get it done, is the thing. Do you think I could find... Alright, fuck it. I don't necessarily feel good about doing it, but honestly... Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Let me just... Maybe I can find determine where the shot came from. Hint. I don't know if I'm just gonna outright find an answer by doing this. Yeah, I'm not able to find just like a hint. I mean, there's the part of me that doesn't just want to look up the straight up answer, you know? How upsetting. Well, what other checks can I make? What other checks can I make? Conceptualization. Let's do conceptualization. Can I travel? Here we go. Whip! 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 I'm sure I won't fail this check this time.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Wait,
What's up?
Was it actually... Oh, it is blacked out. See, my mouse hovering over it makes it look like it's white. That's so upsetting! Where's the drainage pipe? Drainage pipe? Oh, that's probably where the thing was like... The point of no return like thing, probably. Cafeteria window? Perception? Alright, well... Again, I have to be smart about my points here. Gots to be smart with my points. This is the perception window. Yes.
Behind the dockworkers,
Oh.
a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Note in the workshop. +1 mysterious door. You've been here for a long time. Really, you've been here for ages? Okay, let's not be dramatic. I'm gonna look out the window.
There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key. Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find.
Someone hid the key in the bush. Touched the yellow ribbon to make it easier to find.
It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Someone's hid a key in the bush. Point at the window.
Huh?
The big guy looks behind him. Can you let me slide by so I can grab the thing?
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The Hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open.
Oh, hey,
grabs the
Theo.
key from the hawthorn branch and slides it across the table to you.
And take the key.
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in...
Theo is my guy.
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
I'm gonna look at the key in my hand. I wonder what doors does it open.
It's for the blue door in the kitchen. There was a note there that you missed. It said the workshop key is behind the window. It's this key.
He makes a note in his blue notebook. Huh. Thank you. Nod to the old man.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
Okay. Maybe this is how Ruby got to the roof that night, using this key.
Wild theory, cop man. The worst thing is, I like it. She's been in this box plenty of times. This would give her access to the workshop route.
Boss, I don't want to make excuses for her, but...
He stops.
Go ahead, Glenn.
Why did she put it back after she took it?
Look at Glenny and his girlfriend.
It's a solid point, Chinks. There's a lot of things off about pinning this on Ruby. Be careful when you find her, cop. Be fair. Give her a chance to defend herself.
It's said without aggression, in good trust.
Well, nice. Nice. Reaction speed? Reaction speed check? My reaction speed's not terrible. Should I try that as my final thing tonight? Beat bop. To the church. Ah. What is it? The fast travel is so fast. Directly to the church. We love it. I just love this guy's dancing.
Welcome back.
17% chance is not great. I'm gonna be honest. Reaction speed. -1 reaction speed. God. Bum hat. Bum hat. Come on, at least one more. Music. Thumping. God.
Welcome back.
Just a 28% chance. Ah! A 1 in 4. A little better than that. Might as well try. Did I do anything cool? I mean, all the time. Aren't I just the coolest of beings? Alright, I'm gonna try. 28% chance. Let's end the stream on a very nice check here. Damn it.
The silver bird has already flown away. I will catch it later.
That didn't do anything. That didn't work. Fuck. I'm gonna do that because then I can attempt the Kuno check then, probably. I have empathy clothing, correct? Empathy, I'm already having +1 apparently. Let me run through these again. Love doing this. Watch me hover over some clothing. Wait, is this -1? Love it. +1 sunnies. Cool. Now, if this check doesn't go through, I'm going to be very upset because I just spent a point. Wait. Pinball Maker's coat? Oh, we love to see it. So +1. I still have the dumb shirt on, but that's fine. Glasses. Empathy from the Brogs. Also, I might have... This might do... +1 empathy. Yes. Perfect. Look at that. +4? There's no way I'm failing this check now.
Welcome back.
There's no way. Wait, +2 dress code? Avian investigator? How did that happen? Huh? Oh, nice. Okay, we can try both then. Let's fucking go. All right, here we go. No!
The feels light. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath, you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the floor.
That is... it... Alright, here... No!
The bird has already flown away. I will catch it later.
This is just, honestly, the most upsetting thing. I can't believe... Fuck this church. Fuck your music. God, I was so excited I got to try both. And it was all for naught. Alright, let's go here. Well, the next check we'll do, next time we play this, is going to be the Kuno. We'll do Kuno. It's the Pale Salt? Yeah. Trues. We'll do Kuno check. We're almost at the 10 o'clock. Is it 10 o'clock? Yeah, 10 o'clock time. So when the 10 o'clock arrives, then we can do the organized. Then we can also go confront the pigs to get my gun back. So those two things will be important. And then, I mean, I don't know. I don't know where the fuck this is. This is a point of no return thing from what it seems. And then it's just a few more checks I think I can attempt. Because some of these I don't think are actual things that I can do. Some of these I don't think I have the ability to do. Like at all. Not at all. Let's just, as a tease, what's the percentage on this?
Fuck does Kuno care?
92% chance.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
All right, Kuno, I'm gonna fucking end your life next time we play this. Which should definitely be sometime this week. I don't know if it'll probably, almost for sure won't be tomorrow. I think I'm gonna play more Lifeline tomorrow, because we haven't played that in a while. But I would assume Tuesday or Wednesday you'll see this game. Depending on how much we actually accomplish then Tuesday or Wednesday, then maybe Friday night stream might be a finale of this. That's vaguely what I'm feeling like. Because then it would be if Tuesday or Wednesday when we play this, if I can get enough done to the point where I'm like, okay, let's go for a finale, then maybe Friday finale we finish and we do the dang thing. That's tentatively what I'm thinking. Lifeline tomorrow, whichever day, Tuesday, Wednesday, we don't play this. Then we probably play Umineko for a bit. And then go from there. So, that's generally how this rest of the week will shape up. I don't think I have anything else to say. I do need to leave. I actually played longer than I thought I would. Almost double the amount of time I thought I was going to. So, there's that at least. Look at me being... good streamer or something. Until tomorrow night with more Lifeline. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Have a great week moving forward. Do good things. And I'll be back tomorrow night with unless something changes Lifeline, a part 3 of Lifeline. So until then, so long.